and Mike and Thatcher Demko, Eric shared a story with me that I remember in the U18 World Championships. Spencer Knight became such a good puck handling goalie that at one point, U.S. was playing the Russians. The puck got dumped in. Knight went out to get it. One of the Russian forwards was trying to forecheck him as Knight was going to make a play, and Knight actually toe dragged him and then moved the puck to a defenseman. It's amazing what these goalies can do these days in terms of moving the puck, in terms of handling the puck. But that happens because of goaltender development at an early age. And one of the big topics is, when do we start our goalies in terms of handling the puck? And to me, you can't start them early enough. Now, at the 8U level, you just basically want them skating and moving and figuring out how to get up. So that's a little bit of a different animal. At 10U, if we could start to get them out of the net a little bit to stop some of the chip-ins that come close to the net, terrific. 12U, 14U, we can start to do some more. But as Coach Ayers talked about, developing confidence and the ability to handle pucks starts in practice.
Demko was the same way. Like, you put Demko, the D would do some, drills after with, pucks and cones and stuff. And Demko would jump in there, and it was amazing watching him get around the ice with the puck. So again, I think it's not just goaltending isn't just, hey, go to your crease and go do this and that. Like, move around, be athletic.
And I couldn't agree more. And, I often joke in presentations when coaches ask, well, should the goalies do the skating drills with the forwards and the defensemen at the beginning of practice? First of all, at the beginning of practice, I think you should be doing a small area game to get everybody going. That's number one. But what do you want the goalies to do when you're doing some skating with them? Well, what Coach Ayers has talked about and what I've seen a lot of college programs doing is the goalies will get out there and they'll do some of the early skating just to get their hands going, their feet going. And at the end of practice, they'll do some more stuff with it. But when they're doing skating drills, I don't think goalies need to go goal line and back unless you're doing conditioning. But if you want to put them in the goal crease and have them sprint to the dot and then back to the net, have them sprint to the corner and back to the net, sprint to the bottom of a faceoff circle and back to the net, then do it with pucks. Maybe they take a puck and round the net with it and set it, take a puck back the other way, round the net and set it. Stick handle a puck out to the faceoff dot, or grab a puck at the faceoff dot and stick handle it back. Do some of that stuff. That's going to get them used to, A, going from uncomfortable to comfortable, and B, it's going to start to get them in a situation where they know how to use their hands, they know how to trust their feet, they can keep their eyes up when they handle the puck like a skater can, and all of a sudden, you're in business. Now, when all the goalie stuff that I've ever done, we've done some simple stuff, we've done some hard stuff. Here is a couple of clips that I put together. This first one here is from the Minnesota hockey camps in Brainerd, Minnesota, just getting young goalies to shoot the puck. And we created a little challenge for them. You either had to hit the tire or get it through the tire. And I'll talk you through these as we go. So you see the big guys and little guys are working together, and all they're trying to do is either hit the tire that's in the middle or put the puck through the tire. They're using the Turco method and turning it over. The big guy's obviously a little better at it. You'll see right here, it gets a pretty good shot through. But it's just a matter of all these goalies working together, and all they're doing is shooting. This is the Mid-Am goalie district camp from a few years back at Kent State in Ohio. Now we're getting the goalies moving around a bit. So we're passing pucks to them. They're going around cones, going around tires, and trying to make a play. Come out, grab a pass, handle a hot puck, handle a little grenade there, move it back. But they're getting on their edges. They're going forwards. They're going backwards. They're handling pucks. They're stick handling a little bit. These are the small little things that you can get 10U, 12U, 14U, up to your 18U goalies doing to make sure that they're a little more confident with the puck. And if you keep doing it, you're going to wind up with something very unique, and that is Joey Daccord. Now, he played at Arizona State. His dad and I used to do goalie schools together 30 years ago, and he created the Stop It goaltending program up near Boston. He's a brilliant, brilliant goaltending coach who's got a couple of great books out that I would really recommend. But Joey, when he was playing at Arizona State, did some amazing things with the puck, which I'm going to walk you through right now. It was a joy to watch him do these things. Comes out, gets the puck, gets behind the net, uses the net back, quick little pass out. There he is at the hash marks. Gets out, gets the puck, and hinges. Goalie to D on a hinge. Comes out, gets the puck behind the net, pivots, uses the net back for protection. Here's a goalie fake. One way, other way, trap an F1, move a puck up the ice. Dump in, nice long pass, doesn't waste time with it, gets it off the wall, comes out and gets one. Look at this. Crossover, pivot, puck protect, spin, use the net back, and come out like a defenseman, like you're making a breakout pass. I mean, this is high-level stuff. It's amazing to watch, and I found Joey to be the best puck handling goalie that I've seen at the college level in my 20 years doing this. He's now in the pros. And it's all because of how much work, A, his dad did with him, but B, how much work he did by himself in terms of challenging himself to be better. When you get a goalie that can handle a puck like that, that's a whole different level of real good. And goalies like that do a couple of things. Number one is they make teams think twice about the puck deposits into the offensive zone. So they're coming across the line. They might want to throw a cross-corner pass. It better be a good one, or a cross-corner deposit. It better be good. You don't want the goalie to get it. Those hard arounds better be good. Don't want the goalie to get it, because anytime a goalie can get to a puck, it breaks your deposit and it breaks your forecheck. And Dackord was just unbelievable being able to do it. So hopefully we gave you a couple things to think about in terms of getting your goaltenders trained, getting your goalies comfortable, getting your team comfortable in terms of what it's going to look like with handoffs, puck moving, and helping to develop goalies who can move the puck. And I tell you what, I mean, I played goal at the NCAA level, and I wasn't a great goalie, but one thing I could do is I could move the puck. And that was a fun era when it came to shaving the heel of your stick. So it went from being a 14 lie to a 6 lie, the old Cooper catch glove where it was like a first baseman's glove, and shooting pucks like Hextall did with a slight curve on your stick and the good swivel, good glove, and being able to do it. These gloves nowadays they're heavy. And for some of these younger goalies, the biggest problem they'll have when it comes to moving or shooting pucks is going to be learning how to use that big, heavy catch glove. So be patient with them, but put the building blocks in. At least get them out of the net and confident enough in their skating that they can go out and make some plays. Thanks to Mike Ayers, the goalie coach at Boston College, to Mitch Korn, who's always there to answer some questions for me. He's the goalie coach of the New York Islanders, and especially to Aaron Wilbur and the staff at the coach's site for continuing on with the breakdown with Dave Starman. Thanks for what you do for youth hockey, and we'll see you on episode number 2.